What's up, everybody? Electrician here, back at you with another video. So today we're going to be going to the bunker. That's a commercial job we're doing right now. We're going to be replacing, I already got most of the lights up. My apprentice got some up, fucked some up, so we had to clean those up. And there's some that aren't working. I already fixed the switch. It's just been a lot of things with the new apprentice. Well, man, I'm gonna stop calling him an apprentice because he's like 30 something years old. You know what I mean? He's been doing it for 4 years, so you know, I guess he's still learning. You want to call him whatever you want to call him. I guess it's weird when you're not in the union, right? Because you know, you can pick who you want to work with and you can pick who you don't want to work with. So in this case, we're just gonna call him a regular worker, my co-worker. So yeah, man, just daily drama, bro. Daily drama. So this is part of the daily vlog that we're doing here for the Electrician. If you like these videos, make sure you hit the thumbs up because it does take time to make. So hopefully you like them. You know what I mean? If not, then move on to a channel that you like. All right? So, but if you are here and you want to stick around, thank you, man. And hopefully you can learn a little something, a thing or two. I try not to be so much on the teaching part, but just you learning off of something I do, right? If you watch long enough, I bet you're gonna learn something. And this is just for people who want to watch other people do the same thing, right? So here we go, man. We're gonna drive right now. We're gonna be heading to the job site. We're gonna be getting on the freeway here in Las Vegas, Nevada. You can take a look at that, see how that is. And see you when I get there, man. Peace.
What's up, everybody? Electrician here. Just having a little moment with y'all. And just remember, man, electrical is very hard. To some. Because to some like us, it's very easy. Right? Electrical has always came very easy to me. It just seems like when I do it, I move like water, just fluent, right? Throughout the years, I got a little bit faster with the things that I've picked up on, right? But just like anything, when I start anything, I start slow. And then I start to quickly get quicker and quicker and quicker. Well, this comes with years of experience, years of doing these things. It's crazy because just as simple as stripping a MC piece, right? Putting on your bushing, putting on your connector. Those things look so fluent and easy to someone like me. But if you don't know what you're doing, you know, it can not look so good. I guess my point to all this is that we all have to have patience with people and know that they're not at the same skill level as you are, right? And I say this to myself all the time. But I feel like in ways you have to give up on people because some people don't have the attitude to be able to learn things new or just learn from anybody, right? It could be in ways that they don't like you. It could be in ways that they just don't want to hear it from you. It could be ways that there's just no way that they can learn from you. It's like the part of the brain just blocks off the learning process, right? Well, I feel like those type of people you have to get out of your life. Toxic, right? I like to teach the people that like to learn, and I focus on those people. I do like to teach. It's not like I don't like to teach. I love to teach, but I only love to teach people who love to learn because I love to learn. I know when I learn something, you know, my brain tingles. Maybe you don't get that. Maybe you don't love to learn, right? Not everyone is the same. And I got to give it to my daughter. She has autism and taught me a lot of patience with people. I have to have a lot of patience with her. She doesn't learn just like anybody else.
All right, so we just pulled up. We're gonna come in here and take a look, man, see what we got.
All right, y'all. So right here, it's a brand new TI. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuff just hanging everywhere. There's existing pendant lights there that we have to move. They're gonna get relocated. There's a lot of things that have to move. Everything has to move. The only thing that's staying there is the existing can lights. Thing is, there's about 2 to 3. So we're just gonna go ahead and start looking at the circuits that we have because everything is tied together. And what I'm gonna do is start disconnecting things, because there's this here outlet goes to the other side of the outlet, but because they had to remove studs and stuff like that, they're outside the studs. So now we gotta remove everything and rerun from that outlet all the way to the other side of the outlet. See how it just goes down like that? Well, that has to get reran because they reframed everything. I guess they made it taller or something. I believe they made it taller. I guess there was something furred out there. So here we are in the backpack, the Klein backpack. I always say, if it ain't Klein, it ain't mine. We're getting our speaker, getting some music, getting some other stuff, getting a charger. I like these battery packs right here. Battery packs will charge everything, man. You'll have like 3-4 cell phones. I always play music. I don't put it loud though, because not everybody likes the type of music that we play. So at this job site, we had like 4 different music playing, like one over there, one over here. I have my own music playing. I play, Mexican music for the most part. I mean, unless I'm like with other people, then I'll play like something that everybody likes, right? I like all type of music. But me, I like to prefer Mexican music for me when I'm by myself or got my own little stuff going on, Corridos, like some Mexican stuff. That's what makes me move, right? I like music, man. Music makes me move, A lot of people can't have music. Like when I was in the union, I worked for the union for a long time. Can't have no music in the union. It was really boring. But it's safe, Some people had like the glasses. I remember when the Ray-Ban glasses came out, they would put music. It'd play music. I'd hear my coworker have some music in his ear, and I'd be like, "Oh, you got some music?" It'd be like, union was cool, man. I loved the union. It was just a lot of. I have more freedom here. I know the owner. I get jobs. I get more than 50% of it, so you can't have that in the union. You can't have the freedom that I have in the union. So I love the union, don't get me wrong. The union is amazing. Brotherhood, IBEW, I love it. But it's just I have now the freedom to work with a company like I want to work. I can go get my own contracts and work with the company, materials, everything at my disposal, right? I have everything at my fingertips. So why not, man? If you could do it, why not? So I'm making a lot more money now. And I got jobs, right? And the best part is this job right here is not under my contract. So when I don't have work, I can go work with him, And when I bring him work and we all make money together, why not? So I don't have this freedom in the union. And the union is wherever they tell me to go, whoever I work with. When they're done, I'm done, So here we are, disconnected pretty much everything. Because we have a lot of lights. We have a lot of lights that need to be disconnected. We have a lot of things that's all we're doing is the demo part. Pretty much, really, just the demo part of everything, right? Disconnecting everything. And like I said, I like to watch my own videos too as well. I'll be entertained with my own stuff. I always feel like if you can't watch your own stuff, then what makes you think other people are gonna watch your stuff, right? I be entertained with my own stuff. I be watching my own videos. Y'all hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are enjoying this. You know what I mean? We like stuff like this, man. I love electrical. Perfect. I really love doing electrical. Perfect. I love just seeing it done at the very end. Perfect. And it's crazy because like I'll do a whole building and look at the electrical and act like I did the whole building. Perfect. You know what I'm talking about? Like I'll look at the whole building and say, I did that right there. You know what I mean? I know a lot of electricians do the same thing, right? I mean, but because it's part of our work, right? It's part of we were a part of it, right? And as you can see, it's just me, man. I'm doing this all by myself, this whole entire job right here. I pulled in a lot of the wire on the bar side already. We'll talk about it when we get there. But majority of it is just me, man. We're getting work done just by myself. Monday, tomorrow would be, I'm bringing my new helper. You guys stay tuned for that. I got me a new helper, and as you can see, we're reinstalling these 6-inch cans. We had to buy some new ones too, so those did not work. A lot of the clips were broken. Some clips were reused, but they were existing already, so we didn't touch those. It was in part of the contract to replace those, but we did anyways. I think we replaced 6 of them altogether. There was a lot of things that weren't on the contract that we replaced, but new people we're working with, so we're trying to do good by them. And this is a good job here. Good superintendent on this job. He's young and he really wants to be a good superintendent, and the company that hired him is molding him. So that's the best there, you know, because they had previous superintendents that, you know, stuck in their ways and stuff like that. So now this is a great thing for this new superintendent. He's very eager and he's on top of everything. That's the most important thing, that he is on top of everything. I like that. I can go to the superintendent and talk to him, and me and him lay things out together. Me and him work together. I like it because, you know, a lot of the old superintendents that are stuck in their ways, you know, will throw it real fast at you. You know, a lot of the times you come in and you say, hey, where does this go? Well, I don't know. Look at the prints. And then you start arguing and doing this and that, and it's a mess sometimes with these superintendents, you know. No help superintendents is what you call them. You know, they're no help, right? No help whatsoever. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're just pretty much relocating everything. See here, we have some urinals right here that are going in now. So that light is right above the urinals, the new urinals. So those got to go over about 2 foot each, you know. It's just the whole bathroom is shifting over. It's going to be one big bathroom, and that's why I think they had to raise the ceiling, because the bathroom used to start over there. Maybe there was like a small entrance kind of thing, and then it waved into the bath. I don't know how it was before. You can only speculate, right? But yeah, we got to relocate everything. So that's what we're doing today. It took me a whole day to remove everything, made a material list, and the next day we came in and installed all the new stuff. But just pretty much mapping everything out, cleaning everything up, seeing how it's ran, because they ran it different. What I like to do is I like to strip everything to bare and start over. I hate touching old stuff. I hate trying to add to new systems, if you want to call it that, you know, or how everything is tied together, however they roped it, however they linked it, however you say it. I hate touching any of that stuff. What I like to do is I like to remove everything, every single thing, and know that the connections are good, know that every wire is going to be good, put in my new home runs, my new switch legs, whatever's coming in. In this case, you know, you have to have lights. You know, you have to have emergency lights. In this case, it was tied to the emergency lights. I don't like that. I like to have it on its own, on the same circuit, right? So if the circuit goes out, you know, then it'll turn on the emergencies. But I don't like them to be with 12.2, 12.3 in the switch leg. No, I like to have their own things inside there, because you confuse people. Just bring in one thing, you know, have it come in one box, right? Your 12.2, 12.3 to a box, and then that goes to your lights. 12.2, right? Boom, 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 boom. That's it. So when those die, those are always constant. Never no switch legs going in and the perp. None of that, man. Make it simple. So when another electrician comes in, they say, okay, cool, this is this, right? It's not a whole bunch of, okay, we're gonna get one box, bring everything to, and then spider out into. Stop making it difficult for people. Okay, there should be no need to making things difficult for nobody. Okay, make it simple for the next person. Make it simple for yourself, so when the next person comes in, it's simple for them. You know, a lot of people open up these junction boxes. You have a million things in there. You got to figure out what's this and what's that. For what? For what? That just tells me it was poor planning. It wasn't well planned. So I gotta say, man, you gotta be ahead of the curve, man. You gotta be ahead of everything. Look at things. Look at the details. It's all in the details. Everything is all in the details. Everything is right there in front of you. Well, not everything, because there's, like we spoke about the Ansel systems, you know, that's a video, separate video, you know, so not everything is there for you, but it is up to for you to know these things, you know, because if you don't, then no one's gonna teach you these things, man. Here I had to take off my shirt. I had a piece of hair in my back and it was itching me. You guys ever have a piece of hair in your back and it's always itching? And you're like, what the hell is this? And it's like a piece of hair from your wife. All right, my wife got long curly hair, beautiful long curly hair. And sometimes we do laundry and it'd be one piece of hair in the back of my shirt and be itching me all day. And I take off my shirt and it'd be like a long piece of hair just back there rubbing me. All right, so here we're taking off the this is gonna be the emergencies that go on the wall, bug eyes that they call them. And you see there's a lot of wires in there, man, in the bug eye. Like they came in and came out and came in and came out again. Oh no, there's only two in there. There's only two in there. There's only two MCs. It just comes in and out. Or is there three? I don't know, I forget. But I do think it comes from over there. So I don't know why the bug eyes come from over there and it's like in the inside of a heater. You're already in the kitchen area when the lighting comes from the other side, because that's a panel right there, right? So we're just checking, why is it tied to the water heater, the emergencies? Like that makes no sense. Like it's just using a bypass like through the water heater just to confuse people, right? You got a piece of MC going to the water heater, coming from the water heater, and then it ties around. Yeah, so if you guys are enjoying this right now, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you like videos like these are commercial videos. This is real life commercial videos. And none of this, I haven't found nothing on this job site that was hard at all whatsoever. Excuse me. At all whatsoever. And we're sitting here with you guys just narrating as we're watching it with you guys. And so here we are, we're gonna start working on the lights. See, here we have 3 lights, but that light right there is damaged, so we have to replace it. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. If you are not comfortable on top of a racehorse going 35 miles per hour on a jockey saddle, do not stand on the top of a ladder like this. I am very comfortable that I am not gonna fall off this ladder. This ladder does not move. A racehorse is running at 35 miles per hour while you're on a jockey saddle on your tippy toes. So I don't think I'm gonna fall off of this ladder, but I do not recommend for anybody else to do this. Do as I say, not as I do. Now, as you can see, I'm starting to clean up everything, getting all these big pieces of MC. I actually reused a lot of this MC. And I encourage anybody to reuse anything that you can reuse, right? Don't waste material. A lot of people scrap the material, like all the wire. I don't scrap wire if I can reuse it. Like especially wire inside of a pipe. I roll all that stuff up. See, I'm looking here. What could I keep? Like these here, mud rings. Mud rings are good, right? Why waste any of those mud rings, connectors and stuff like that? So I save a lot of that stuff there. Industrial covers, we keep. Any of that stuff we keep, right? We're not gonna be, I clean them off, right? Like they'll have a pound of cake of dust on them, right? That's been sitting there. I wipe all that stuff off, clean them off, have my sons go outside and with some soap and make sure they dry so they don't get rusted, right? Clean all that stuff off, right? You give them $20, say, hey son, I got, for your little ones, I got all type of kids, man. I got kids that are young, kids that are 18. I can have somebody do something, right? I'll give you $20, you clean all these covers for me. I'll give you $20, you assort all these screws and nuts and bolts and all that for me. Put them in a case. I want them all in. They'll sit there all, for an hour or two and, collect their money and buy them whatever they want. And I get my stuff organized, right? And that's how you gotta utilize your kids, man. Don't have them just doing work for free. I remember when I was little, my parents used me as a slave. We didn't get paid for this, but now I'm teaching my kids that I can pay them, that you can make money by doing services, by doing things for someone else. You can actually make money, and they'll give you the money for it, right? They'll give you lots of money, and I bring them to work with me, and I let them see it, so they can see that there's people out there that are gonna give you lots of money to do things for them, and that's what we do. Essentially, while we go to work, we just don't think of it like that because we go think of work as we go make money. Like, oh, we're just gonna go 8 hours or whatever and we get paid this much. We never think of how much they make, right? We need to be making that. We need to start thinking like that. That's why a lot of companies don't like to tell you how much they make, because then you start thinking like that. Whoa, he's making this much and I'm making this much. That's why a company never likes to tell you how much they're making. You start asking. If you don't ask, then why are you there? Why are you in a company that you're never gonna go nowhere? You need to start thinking how to think for yourself. Not have someone think for you. Here, I'm thinking for myself. They give me a set of prints. I do it how I want to do it. I strip things how I want to do it. I do things how I want to do it. But that's how we make money. We make money because that's how I do it. I do things in ways that makes us money. And it just keeps making us money. I don't deal with things that's gonna cost us money in the future. So, my company trusts me. They let me go, and the reins are loose. So that's where you want to be. You want to be in a place where your reins are loose.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Cannon, get set.
You guys make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to watch another video like this. To the next one, peace.